Evolution? Yes. About 2 centuries ago, thanks to technological advances, horse-drawn carriages were replaced by self-propelled vehicles. The automobile was born. The first ones were run by steam, but soon electric batteries brought in the electric one. In 1899, an electric car reached a speed of 105 kilometers an hour, but the batteries only lasted for a few kilometers. Soon gasoline cars and electrical cars were on the market. However, even though electrical cars were silent, its short range and slow battery recharging finally gave way to the gasoline car. A fueled engine vehicle can run a distance of 20 kilometers per litre at the most, whereas an electrical vehicle can run 120 kilometers on the highway and almost 200 kilometers in the city, saving 90% in the city. Nowadays, thanks to their non-polluting, electrical cars are the only vehicles allowed to access some cities, and in fact are given free parking space in certain areas. So, if the advantages of electric cars are so many, why are they scarcely sold? There are 5 main reasons. 1. Their short autonomy only allows their use for urban areas. 2. There are still very few recharging stations in public places. 3. It takes too long to recharge batteries. If a rapid charging intake is used, charging approximately half an hour, the life of the batteries is reduced. 4. The 100-odd kilometers autonomy of the most apt of the vehicles means you need to have another fuel car if you want to travel with your own vehicle. And 5, if you don't have a plug in your garage, recharging becomes an obstacle. Most of these problems can be solved for those living in the city, making regular trips in their area. A recent law requires a minimum of installed charging stations in new buildings and even permits them to be installed in the community garages without requesting consent from the neighbors. Also, installing the low night rate to recharge, and even considering the recent rise in the price of electricity, €1 of electricity obtains about 100 kilometers of autonomy. Finally, as aforementioned, just one drawback prevails, that of travelling long distances. This is solved by the pluggable hybrids because they allow for urban routes and run on electricity and fuel. Although hybrids are close to the solution, their price is much higher than just electrical cars, and they are not allowed to access to some city centres. And here comes the solution to all of the aforementioned problems. Here comes the Emate. The small, great and handy Emate solves all the problems already seen above. Emate allows movement at a very low cost both in the town and around. With Emate, you can access areas restricted for electrical cars in many city centres and even park without having to worry about a ticket. Emate is an electrical car convertible by yourself into a hybrid for long distances. Without any tools and in less than a minute, you insert the REM or range extender module and you can travel anywhere on just gasoline. When you reach your destination, batteries are recharged. Thanks to the photovoltaic roof. Even without a plug, you can leave it parked in the sun and so save a lot of fuel. The Emate is very useful not only travelling alone but also with the family, as children can sit in the back seat looking through the window, preventing dizzy spells so they can travel safe and sound. The Emate car can be programmed for various members of the family wearing an ID chip attached to a waterproof bracelet, allowing them to access the Emate as it detects the person accessing and the pedals are automatically adjusted. The bracelet can be programmed for various Emates. An Emate measures just over 2.5 meters, so two Emate can be parked in the same space. Pedals are automatically set to the size of the person who accesses the outmost Emate. To avoid fines, the little Emate incorporates its exclusive comfort drive system. It adapts the speed to the stretch you are circulating, and it also adjusts automatically should the limit vary. Our exclusive pad system can be installed easily on the ground of your garage space and allows a wireless recharge of its batteries. The Emate switches itself on and off automatically. The Emate has a hidden compartment between the front and rear seats, so without having to open any luggage compartment, enables you to place and remove your valuables comfortably. The autonomy of the Emate is modular and adapts to the needs of the displacement at the lowest possible cost. Its basic autonomy is 50 kilometers, but can be increased by installing additional battery packs. Emate, the electric companion for everything and for everyone, especially in times of crisis.